Hey guys, so before I get started into the video, I just really wanted to thank you guys for the positive feedback on my last video. You guys seem to really enjoy the content I provided, and a lot of people found it helpful, so I'm really glad that it spread a good message. So in my last video, I asked you guys what you wanted me to talk about in my next video, and a lot of you guys requested the concept of self-care. This is a very prevalent issue amongst society. A lot of us neglect our self-worth because we're so busy focusing on social recognition and constant validation from other people that we forget what we want and we forget what matters to us. And sometimes we forget to do things for ourselves. It's so important to recognize your own needs and things that make you happy rather than what makes other people happy or satisfies their perceptions. Because ultimately, life isn't about what other people are happy with, it's about what you're happy with. It's about doing what you're passionate about or doing things that make you happy, that you enjoy. And to an extent, of course, we have to conform. We have to do things that we don't necessarily want to do. But when it controls your life so much to the point where you feel like you have absolutely no freedom, it is a problem. You know, if you're living life through others or through their satisfaction, you're not really living your own life at all. And I think it's a very important thing to consider when you're doing things in life. Really think to yourself, am I doing this for me, or am I doing this to gain, social recognition? Am I doing this to, get other people to like me? And ultimately, if you live this way, you're going to be very limited in the things you can and can't do, and you're not really going to strive to your fullest of your capabilities or potential because you're constantly abiding by these unrealistic regulations of conformity. If you're absolutely passionate about something, nothing should stop you from pursuing it. Nothing should hold you back from really aspiring to achieve the things you want and the things that you enjoy. And don't neglect caring for yourself too. It's so important. Make sure you're drinking enough water, make sure that you're eating healthily, make sure that you're exercising, make sure that your mental health is good too. Make sure that you're unwinding, you're not overworking. It's so important, and it will result in the best outcome for you. You're going to be mentally and physically refreshed, and you're going to perform better in the long run. Maintaining self-care isn't a selfish thing to do. A lot of people perceive it as, I have to focus on other things, I have to focus on other people. Like mothers, they focus on their children. Students, they focus on their schoolwork. They forget about themselves. And I think it's so important to recognize your self-worth and, pamper yourself from time to time. It's so important. Your hard work does deserve a reward, so it's not a crime to treat yourself from time to time. And even if you fail at something, don't let that destruct your self-worth. Just because you fail in something, it doesn't necessarily define your capabilities or who you are. If you fail an exam, it doesn't define your intellectual capacity. It just shows that, you did something wrong and you learn from it next time and utilize it as an opportunity to improve rather than beat yourself up over it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions, please feel free to comment them down below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, take care of yourself because you are the #1 priority in the long run. See you later.